folks, welcome back to Get a Healthier Life. I finally made it. I am now officially south of 200. This was the first major milestone I had set for myself. I haven't been this light, well, it's easily been 10 years. Now, I still have a long ways to go because I want to get down, well, at least another 60 pounds. So I definitely have still quite the journey ahead of me. But since I started this time with Herbalife and keeping track, I have lost 15.6 pounds and 15.5 inches. So basically every pound has been an inch off this body, which is great. I actually pulled out some old jeans that I haven't been able to wear in a really long time, and it's nice to see that they fit. I can snap them, button them, zip them up, etc. So that's been good. I didn't get this heavy overnight, so I know that it's not going to go away overnight. And that's fine with me. I personally think that losing weight on a gradual basis is better for your body. It's less stress on the body, and it's less mental stress too. I'm not going to go crazy on a diet. I'm just not going to do it, especially at my age. You know, I'm old and ornery. But I do want to share with you one thing I am doing, because I always like to give you some kind of helpful tip. When it comes to my third meal of the day, because I'm mostly doing the Herbalife meal replacement shakes for breakfast and lunch. For my dinners, I'm not really dieting, but I am sort of. Let me explain. The last time I lost weight, I was on a low-carb diet, which was, like I said, roughly 10 years ago. I lost a lot of weight on that diet, but it was so hard to maintain. It was really a lot of work, and I was never happy on it, basically. I mean, I liked losing the weight, but I was miserable the whole time. And I didn't want to put myself through that again. But I developed habits back then that have stuck with me, so that most of the meals I tend to make are, in general, low-carb meals. A lot of nights, it's literally just a protein and a vegetable. I'm just not in the habit these days of always making that third starch. You know, I only make mashed potatoes maybe, well, homemade mashed potatoes I only make twice a year, Thanksgiving and Christmas. I rarely do pasta. Every once in a while we'll have macaroni and cheese, but that's probably only 2 or 3 times a year. Then there's the occasional hamburger helper stroganoff. But other than that, I just don't make a lot of pasta. I do rice, but probably only maybe in a year's time I might make it 25 times, just not that frequently. And we don't do rolls and bread with meals and things like that. So I am still kind of doing a low-carb diet as far as that goes on dinners for the most part. But I don't stress over it. When I was doing the low-carb diet before, I agonized over counting how many carbs was in everything. Now I don't worry. I went to lunch yesterday with my daughter and my number 1 granddaughter, and we had pizza and breadsticks. Certainly not a diet meal, but it was very, very good. And I didn't feel bad about it. I'm not going to beat myself up if I want to splurge and have some ice cream. And to me, that's the answer. If you want to maintain your sanity, don't deny yourself something entirely. Just be smart about indulging. You know, I had that nice big lunch yesterday, so I went real easy today and didn't overdo it. And dinner tonight is going to be fairly light too. So you just offset it. It's okay. You don't beat yourself up. So that's this week's tip and this week's big news. Come back and see me next time.